There are 7 signs you might have an H. pylori infection and how you can get rid of it. Number 4 is the worst, and number 7 is the most embarrassing. Number 1, chronic bloating, especially after meals. H. pylori messes with the ability of your stomach to produce stomach acid. When your acid is too low, your digestion slows down. Food just sits there fermenting, causing that disdain bloating. People often think they have too much acid, stomach acid. But with H. pylori, it's usually the opposite. Number 2, stomach pain or burning. This is that gnawing, aching, burning feeling often after you eat. But it could even be on an empty stomach. And that's because of H. pylori barreling into your stomach lining. It weakens the protective mucus and creates the perfect storm for acid to start irritating your stomach tissues. Some describe it as a dull ache, but others say it's a little fire like gunfire. Number 3, loss of appetite. A lot of people with H. pylori report not just wanting to eat. It's not that they're trying to diet, they're just turned off by food altogether. And that's because the bacteria is messing with their hunger signals, increasing inflammation and making food feel like a chore and not a pleasure. Number 4, constant nausea. This can happen on a full or empty stomach. When your stomach is empty, there's no food to buffer the acid. If H. pylori irritated your stomach lining, fatty acid hits raw tissues correctly. This triggers nausea after you eat. After you eat, H. pylori slows digestion. Food sits too long, and then it ferments and puts pressure on your gut, and then causes and increases more nausea. Number 5, frequent burping. Especially when it's happening after meals, and it also could be randomly throughout the whole day. This one often gets brushed off like it's normal, but when you have a bacteria infection that interferes with how your body digests food, you're going to get more trapped gas, and your body tries to release the pressure through burping. Number 6, acid reflux or Gerd. Again, people think you have too much stomach acid, but it's not enough. Your stomach acid is low, food doesn't digest properly, and gases build up, and pressure builds up and pushes up into your esophagus. Number 7, bad breath that never goes away. This is a symptom nobody wants to talk about. Your breath smells really bad, horribly bad, even after you use mouthwash and brush your teeth over and over again. Your bad breath could be due to undigested food just sitting in your stomach, or sulfur compounds built up by the bacteria. The question is now, how can we get rid of the H. pylori? Let's talk about testing for a moment. There's a stool test, a blood test, a breath test, and oxycopy, where they go down in your throat. Sometimes these tests are not reliable. H. pylori is real tricky. It hides in the lining of the stomach, and false negatives happen more than we like. I'm not telling nobody not to go get tested. Go get tested if you like, but I'm just giving you my personal experience and the information I've had. We got to address the root causes and those underlying issues. And the first one is low stomach acid. This is your first line of defense against invaders like H. pylori. And when your stomach acid is low, it creates this perfect environment for a bacterial takeover, which causes bloating, reflux, and poor digestion. Second one is a weakened gut lining. H. pylori damages your stomach protective barrier. Weak lining lets acid irritate raw tissues, triggering burning pain, internal inflammation that kills your appetite, giving you nauseousness. The third one is poor digestion. If you're not breaking down your food properly, it just sits in your stomach too long and ferments. The gas, burping, and that sluggish feeling after each meal. Fourth one is poor bile flow. Bile is what helps you break down fats and eliminate toxins. If your bile flow is slow and sluggish, your digestion even slows down even more, causing nausea, bloating, and a buildup of waste that H. pylori thrives in. Lastly is a bacterial imbalance. When the bad bacteria outweighs the good ones, like H. pylori, it triggers and symptoms like nauseousness, bloating, and all of those sorts of things, bad breath. So this is what I recommend. This gut health and the Spirulina and Chlorella by Snap Supplements. This has been the most effective without wrecking your good bacteria. This one's got berberine, which breaks down the growth of H. pylori. Cinnamon bark fights the bacteria and calms the digestive tract. Licorice root and turmeric soothes the stomach lining. Zinc and aloe reduces stomach inflammation and repairs the stomach lining. Now this one here, Spirulina and Chlorella, is your alkalizing greens. It alkalizes everything. I call this the protector. It kicks everything out. As your wheatgrass, your oat grass, your barley grass, your alfalfa grass, your kale. Man, this is second to none. So I would grab these while they're on sale. They're 53% off and fast and free shipping, ladies and gentlemen. Get you a couple bundles or 3 bundles, you know, because you never know what you might need in the future. So go ahead and grab these while supplies last. Like, they do run out. So, you know, I left the link down there below the video on the TikTok shop right now. So grab yours while supplies last, ladies and gentlemen. Your health means a lot to you.